So, I haven't really been speaking on this because I'm going to do a pre-fight breakdown for this fight because this is a huge fight. But, yeah. It looks like the fight is falling through. They have not called it off yet, but there are reports going around that Teofima Lopez is going to walk away from the deal, which makes zero sense. Zero sense. Like, Teo has been hollering, calling out, talking shit for so long that he could beat Lomachenko. And now he has the golden ticket to fight Lomachenko, and he's not going to fight him because of money? Well, wait a minute. Time out. You can't claim money because I believe the reports say he's supposed to make around $1.2 million for this fight. So you got to ask yourself, how much money has he made in the past? Has he ever made $1.2 million? And the answer is no. No, he has not. And that's the thing about it. That's what people don't understand, and this is what I don't get myself. You can't claim that a fighter does not want to fight you when they're willing to pay you more than you're worth, when they're willing to pay you more money than you've ever made. It doesn't matter what that fighter is getting paid. It doesn't matter what that fighter could have a plus size to make by the night of the fight. If it's pay-per-view numbers come in and the crowd size. It doesn't matter what his total revenue is because you're not that fighter. You're not that guy. You haven't earned the right to make the money that that fighter that's making more money has made. This is your way of making that money by fighting that fighter and beating that fighter. Then when the money's not right, you can argue about it. But what you can't do is argue about money not being right when somebody is paying you more than you have ever made. Period. Because you don't have that worth. Your past numbers prove your worth. And again, your worth has not been proven to be worthy of more than what you were being offered. In fact, the offer being made to you is more than your worth. So, with that being said, the fight, from what I have been reading online, has not been called off officially. You had Bob Arum saying that the fight was good to go in October, but you got articles like the boxing scene or websites like the boxing scene doing articles and etc. speaking about, man, Teo might not be taking this fight. He might be walking away from it. And if he walks away from this fight, there's some things that I would like to see happen. One, I want to see Lomachenko get in there with Devin Haney. Devin Haney, like Teofima Lopez, has been talking a lot of shit. And you know what? Rightfully so. If Devin Haney feels like Lomachenko vacated his belt to avoid him, then although I don't agree with that statement, I cannot disagree with the sentiment of that's how Haney feels. And I'm not sure if that is or if not how Haney feels, but I could understand if he feels that way because in his eyes, Loma did duck him. In his eyes, Loma did vacate a belt. In his eyes, Loma wants no part of him. So with that being said, I think Lomachenko should go pick that normal WBC belt up again if this fight doesn't happen. I know Eddie Hearn will put Devin out there because he already wanted to put him out there with Lomachenko. And if Lomachenko doesn't fight Devin Haney, then who does he fight? Do you put him in there with a tune-up? Because if it's not Teo at this moment, if it's not Devin Haney, then who? He's sure not going to go in there with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia would be dumb to do that at this point in stage in his career. So I don't really know who he goes in there with. Fonseca, Fortuna, they're already tied up. Not Fonseca. Why did I say Fonseca? Oh my goodness. Because I said Ryan Garcia. Please don't do that. Let me not even put that into the air. We definitely do not want to see that. But Linares and Fortuna are already tied up with each other, and we know that Linares already lost to Lomachenko. So who does he really fight? The only big name that I can think of off the top of my head is Devin Haney. The only fight that really makes sense off the top of my head is Devin Haney. So if Teofima Lopez turns down this fight, if it does fall through, if it does not go on in October, then to me, If Lomachenko goes after Devin Haney next, and that solidifies and proves without a doubt, Loma ain't scared of Teo. Loma ain't scared of nobody. In fact, it's Teofima Lopez who's the one looking scary. It's him trying to find a reason not to get into the fight. Now, I don't know if it's because he gained so much weight while Corona was going on and he just doesn't feel like he's fight ready. I mean, if that's the case, just come out and say it. Like, that's the thing that I hate. If you need a tune-up fight, this is my thing to all champions out there right now. If you feel like your body cannot operate at the highest level, it doesn't matter if Lomachenko can or cannot operate. If Lomachenko's 100%, but you're not because of COVID, then just come out and say that you need a tune-up. But don't play these games. Don't play these games like you ready to go when you're not ready to go, and you know you're not ready to go, because that's all it is games. And at the end of the day, when you play games like that, people are gonna say you fucking ducking. People are gonna say that you barked up a tree, but you didn't want that cat that came out of it. You were scared, knocking at the knees, and that's what's going on to me. Now again, I will restate that it is not official that this fight is off. Because according to Bob Arum, it sounds like this fight is going to happen. I hope this fight happens, because if it does not happen, then I do not want to hear the Lomachenko haters be like, oh, Loma ducked him, because that's not what the reports are saying. Loma's ready to go. Loma wants to fight him. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say on this topic. Like, to me, it's just ridiculous. But I will say this. I want to know in the comment section, would y'all like to see Devin Haney fight Lomachenko next if the Teofima Lopez does not happen? Would that be the person that makes the most sense for Lomachenko? And if Lomachenko takes a Devin Haney fight, would y'all feel the same way I feel and be like, bruh, this dude did not duck anybody. He did not run from anybody. He was open to all challengers, and he went from one good to the next one. So let me know what y'all think. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, hit that thumbs down. And if you really like the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because that is what helps me out the most. And when you sub to the channel, hit that notification bell. That way you can get updated when I drop the newest content like this. Oh yeah, P.S. Sorry I've been away for a couple of days, but I'm back making videos again.